Shalom, 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 brother Randy here. Early in the morning, wanted to do a quick video about something actually different. Now, and I'll come from this perspective. Uh, for about 14 years, I worked in technology, implementation of software systems, applicant tracking systems, time and attendance systems, onboarding and offboarding systems. A lot of these systems the average person today uses, but they don't realize they use, whether, when you apply for a job or you're clocking in and out of work or so forth and so on. And in this particular uh, profession that I chose, we had the ability to work from home. And as a result of working from home, we also were issued a company laptop. We were issued a company cell phone. We were issued um, company pagers or other kind of technologies, a company credit card, because we had to travel to and fro, and we had to use that credit card to, buy plane tickets and get reimbursed, things of that nature. And one of the things that you have to be aware of is if you're in a situation as to where you can use company materials, whether it's a laptop or a car, uh, um, or a cell phone or credit card. This is standard operating procedure in today's world of business. One of the things that you have to be cognizant of is that these things can be tracked. The usage can be tracked. With technology today, they know uh, uh, when I was working from home, they know when I logged into the system because I used uh, their laptop to do it. They knew when I was logged into the computer or any one of the systems that I needed to do my job because there was an IP log. There was a track where Randy logged into, let's say, Salesforce, or Randy logged into Jira, or Randy logged into AdPro, or any one of these implementation devices that I use. They know when you're using them. They know when you log in, when you log out. Cell phone. One of the easiest examples is a cell phone. They know when you are using the cell phone for company business and when for personal business. They know if you are issued a car. They know where you're going with this car, either by a GPS system that's in the car or by the mere amount of gas that you're using on the speedometer or odometer. So they know. And so, being that they know this information, you have to be cognizant of the fact that uh, they are tracking all of this information. And one or two things are going to happen. They issue you the privilege of using their materials, whether it is a cell phone, a car, a tablet, a computer, and if they know that you're on their cell phone, calling up Australia or having 5 hour conversations, or they know that you are on the computer and you are surfing porn sites, they'll do one or two things. They'll either A, warn you, fire you, or they'll take away your privilege. I'll give you a perfect example. I used to work, again, working from home, and there's certain people that, they were at the same company. Uh, they were allowed to work from home, and it found out that by their usage, by their infrequency in logging in or whatever, it was discovered that these people were not really working the full amount of time that they were saying that they were working, due to the mere fact that they could log in and see what they were doing. Um, so you know what they did? They just said, you know what, your privileges of working from home are null and void. You have to come into the office now. those people didn't last too much long because then they felt a certain way when, at the end of the day, they were responsible for their own screw up. Hey, you should have been working from home. Um, uh, so what they do is, they will either A, fire you, or B, just take away your privilege. Because it's a privilege to be able to work from home. It is a privilege to be able to use a company laptop. One of the things that I always did personally is that if I had a laptop, I always had a second tablet or laptop on hand that was my personal laptop that if I needed to surf the internet or do anything, take care of personal business, surf the internet, I did it on that personal laptop because they could not track it. Um, but know this, know that if you have company material, whether it is a car, cell phone, computer, they know when you're using it. They know when you're abusing it. And short of firing it, they'll just take away the opportunity. They'll take away the ability for you to abuse their equipment because they know that it's being abused. So, I hope this penetrates down to people because, this has a reverberating effect. And so you have to be cognizant and aware that these companies, they're not stupid. They didn't get to where they are by not knowing how their employees operate and how employees think when it comes to their materials. Because, hey, if it's somebody else's, then guess what? I can use it ad nauseum. It's somebody else's bag. It's somebody else's resources. So being that I have access to it, that gives me the right to use that resource um, and exhaust it because hey, it's not mine. It's not. It's not. It's not my expense. It's theirs. It's their computer. It's their laptop. It's their car. So just take this into consideration when you are given the opportunity to have access to use company property. Use it wisely because they are tracking. And if you don't believe that they're not tracking, you stupid.